Muster up! Muster up! Grab your waters. Grab your meals. Muster up! Action required. Roll up, roll up. Roll up, roll up. Muster up! Muster up! How many we got in the live now? Two in the live. How many we got in the live now? Two in the live. Roll up! Muster up! Muster up! Welcome to my Sunday night, the 3rd of July 2022 Public Awareness Address Muster Up podcast. First Muster Up call out goes to my first cousin / older brother, Ibn Khalti, my aunt, my mum's sister's son, ex-notorious Australian underworld enforcer, and now owner of the landmark tattoo parlour, Bondi Inc., and the man responsible for the Tyrannosaurus Rex-sized balls I got, John JT Tadrosse. And my other cousin / older brother, another man who has had a telling influence on the rock-solid balls I got, and his extreme schooling in the influence of Satan in the universe, another Australian underworld enforcer, John Adelaide Zeaiter, who is currently living in exile at present on the run from the Australian Crime Commission. Muster up! JT and Adelaide, I ain't the 12-year-old kid anymore that you used to beat the fuck out of with a taser and tase me with your taser rods to harden me up because I had 5 older sisters and you were too worried I'd turn into a sissy having so many girls around me. I ain't the 15-year-old you schooled in the influence of organised crime and illegal drugs in society, so I wouldn't be a follower and succumb to peer pressure. I'm a fucking old man now. I'm running my own fucking race and I'm making big moves on the global chessboard. Because of your influences in my life, this is the reason the Luciferian global elite and satanic ruling class approached me to be on side way back on the 15th of February 2005 as a 25-year-old at the Homebush Bay Brewery through an Australian Federal Police operative named Tony CONATELLI, who was put on to me by now retired New South Wales Assistant Commissioner Stu Wilkins, who was also my A-grade rugby league football coach at the time. Wilco, you're not going to be forgotten, you putrid, rotten, Freemasonic fucking dog. They wanted me to be the Mr. Big of the Australian organised crime and illegal drugs compartment chamber of the pyramid of manipulation. If you'd like to know what the pyramid of manipulation is, go back to my last Muster Up podcast from Friday night and watch that. I'm not going to sit here fucking repeating myself all the time. Pyramid of manipulation. Go look it up. They spoke of hooking me up with CIA operatives, with drugs, heroin, ice coming in from Southeast Asia, and heroin coming in from Afghanistan, from in Pine Gaps in the Northern Territory. The military, Australian American military army base in Pine Gaps in the middle of the Northern Territory, and a transport company in Hill Road, Homebush, transported right around the country. They told me that those fucking buses that you see on TV with the big Australian Federal Police and the banner at the background with all the drugs in front of you, fuck, that's all for show, smoke and mirrors. It gets redistributed back out on the streets through the Freemasonic order. They said I could have the green fucking light. The green light. I couldn't sell my soul because I asked the question, what about what they do to children? They burst out in hysterics. And they said, what do you want to stop that for? What do you want? You know how much money you're going to be making? You can't stop that. That's what they do. I couldn't sell my soul because I'd never be able to look my 5 older sisters or my mother in the eyes ever again. Ever again. Parched. Out of my way, I'm running. JT and John Adelaide, they rape, torture, and slaughter and feast on poor, pure, innocent, consciousness, infinite, eternal energy babies. That's what they do. Your children, your offspring, John Adelaide, your grandchildren, the one that you just had recently, they'll fucking eat them. Eat them like chicken legs. They eat babies, rape, torture, and slaughter and feast and eat babies. You told me the loose energy, you remember? The loose energy for the sky people, sky thingy-majiggies. The sky thingy-majiggies. The agnostics knew them as the archons. The Christians knew them as the fallen angels in the Bible. And in the Muslim text, it's the jinn. And the Africans knew them as the chichahuri. Chichahuri. The sky people, the food for them, the food source for them. I repeated this all, done all this on Friday night. I gotta sit here repeating myself, making me fucking angry. Come on, John Adelaide. Fuck. JT, John out of the boys. The time has come where I need your help. I'm still involved in the Sydney underworld scene due to my wickedly wild, illegal drugs addictions. And I got these fucking children, these toddlers, like the Alameddins and the Hamzes, telling me how it is when I had the fucking CIA wanted me on site at 20-5. The Central Intelligence Agency. The Central Intelligence Agency. Not your HSC and university marks, not your high distinctions and your fucking graduates and your postgraduates and your masters. Nah, not that intelligence. Intelligence mind. Psyche, psychotic. You gotta get psychological, you gotta get paranoid. 25-year-old. As a 25-year-old, the CIA wanted me. Fuck. What I ask from both of you is to share my message with your old school underworld connections. Spread my message. Let them listen to these fucking words. And when the times comes, which will be very soon, we'll give the Luciferian global elite and satanic ruling class a day that will never, ever be forgot. My cause, movement, and revolution won't be won in a HAOUCHAR British Royal Empire courtroom. It'll be won. Rome is the mob in the streets. Rome is the mob in the streets. This is where the criminal class and working class hold their power. In the fucking streets. In the fucking streets. We're gonna party in the streets. Fuck. JT, I want you to make a Facebook. Make a profile cards. Get a fucking active, come public. Come on, you're a public image, make a Facebook. Fuck, come on, cars, make a Facebook, gotta take your business. And you, John Adelaide. John Adelaide, JT, stamp the fuck out of the CIA, stamp the fuck out of them. Have a look at my post. They untagged themselves from 2 publications ago. They untagged themselves 2 publications ago. I put it on them, I fucking put it on them on Friday Night's Live. I said, fucking come on, don't untag yourself. It's their tag still intact. The CIA watching me. JT and Adelaide, get the job done, please. Get it done. Come on. Love you both and all of your offspring. Love all your offspring. Next muster up call out goes to the Comancheros Outlaw Motorcycle Gang Connection. Bashir FAKHRI, Bilal HOAUCHAR, and Mark BUDDLES. Listen the fuck up. Bash and Bilal, I've been giving you the heads up for fucking 5 years. I done a whole fucking series. I knuckles the whole fucking underworld. I fucking remember Ray Angel and the Kalachi, remember? I knuckles the whole fucking underworld trying to get this fucking going. You gotta fucking listen to it. And I tagged these videos. I made YouTube videos back in 2018 and you didn't listen. How much more can I drill it into your fucking brains? The ones you run away from, rape, torture, slaughter, and feast on poor, pure, innocent consciousness infant babies. Don't worry about the New South Wales Police, AFP. The fucking CIA buckle in the side at the side of me. That rhymed. Oh, I'm a rhymer now. Can do some fucking raps. Come on, Bilal Bash and Mark Buddles. Come on! Hang around, listen up. Get the job done. Get it done. Parched. How many in the live, Nat? 6. Who are they? Theresa Gabriel, yeah, good. Tell Theresa, hi, sweetheart. Popsey's in there, I say Pops.
And I can't see who else. They have 7 now.
7. Next muster up call out goes to the head of the Rebels, OMCG, Alex Vella. And to get to him, we call on one of my homegirls, his niece, Vanessa Vella. VV, get the message to Uncle, please. Vanessa Vella, my homegirl, get the message on to Uncle Alex. Send it to him. Come on. Alex, you want back in Australia? Pristine beaches, unspoiled landscapes, no population. You want back here in Australia or you want to stay in fucking bumfuck Malta? Very simple. Give me access to your muscle, your numbers, your many numbers, and I'll get you back in Australia within 9 years, and that date will be greatly accelerated forward. Greatly accelerated forward. The faster you make me prominent within your club. Please get the job done. Get it done. Fucking spewing. Fucking drop my roach. Drop the roach. And now, a warning. If any of you want to fuck, which I don't think you will want to fuck, because I'm starting to skip through to your fucking heads, come and fuck, because I don't work for New South Wales Police or the AFP, ASIO or MI6. I don't work for the CIA or Mossad. They work for me. I never sold my soul. They work for me. Fucking, they do what I say. Motherfuckers. They do what I say. CIA, have a look. Untagged themselves, still intact. They're getting my messages. Now comments. How long have been going now?
6.
How long have been going for?
Doesn't say.
I'll tell you, 14 minutes.
Teresa's asking some last questions.
Theresa Gabriel. Theresa Gabriel, yes, I do write down. I write down a script and I follow the script. Theresa Gabriel again. Lothan Ubeni, Richmond Football Club. They won today, they beat West Coast, collected a mint. Me and JT, me and George Tadrosse, collected a mint. Alright, Popsey Wiles. Hello, sorry, Pops, you're right, sweetheart. Take your time, Pops. Popsicle. Love you, Popsicle. All right, we've got a bit of work to do still. 14 minutes. We've been going 14 minutes. Now, protest statement. In pole position number 1, the top weight, and my number 1 homegirl, Natalie Ellison. Natalie Ellison was brutally raped and tortured, went to boarding homes, group homes, foster homes, adult mental health units, and prison. She's done fucking time. She's done time for attempted murder. Fucking earth. She's the Trumpy woman's prisons. Natalie Ellison, big call out to the girls at Malawa. Fucking earth. I'm the Hamze in the house. Amna. Good girl, Amna Hamze. Do you know Amna Hamze, Ellison? Nah, do you know Amna?
No.
Never heard of her. Deanne Summons, in pole position number 2, Deanne Summons, and her stories of child rape and torture, and she's to sell her body down at King's Cross. John Ibrahim's King's, the Golden Mile down the cross. She'll tell you stories about the cross back in the late 80s and 90s. I'll tell you stories about the cross. I was running around back in the Woods Royal Commission, 15-year-old bagging bags of coke for Sam Ibrahim in a fucking house in South Wentworthville. Fucking I deliver him to EP1. Fuck. Yeah, back in the day, a fucking big dealer. Fucking back 20, when I was 20 and 21, I had a fucking house, North Mead Avenue, a big run. Fucking $8,000 to $10,000 a week. Had no money, but gave it all away. The only thing I took out of illegal drugs and organised crime was a wickedly wild illegal drug habit. Ask Deanne Summons about King's Cross. They were all in on it. Yeah, McPherson's. Yes, Saffron, the pyramid. Saffron, McPherson, Freeman, Dominican, Neddy Smith, Rogerson, Neddy Smith, Graham Abraham. They are the protectors of the secret for the global elite and ruling class. Sir Robert Askin, Sir Bob Askin, former premier back in the fucking God knows when. I don't know dates. I don't know fucking dates. And Tony Lawler, notorious 33-degree Freemason, and fucking motherfucking satanic pedo Tony Lawler. Fucking pedo. They reckon if Dodger fucking speaks, he'll bring them all fucking crashing down. Bring the whole fucking thing down, crashing down. But they keep an oath. They swear a secret oath to one another. The only problem with Dodger, everyone's dead. Everybody died on him. Trilby Walker, murder capital of South Australia, was raped by the elite. Trilby Walker and police and the fucking elite down in South Australia. Trilby Walker, Renee Fountain, with her stories of rape and torture and the care of Anglicare, the Anglican Church, and she's to get flown over to the wonderful water Disneyland and get raped by Big Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney, former US Vice President Dick Cheney. Renee Fountain, I first met her in the Window Lickers back in 2010, back in 2009/2010 summer. Renee Fountain back in the Window Lickers. She told me, fucking oath. Leanne McDonald and the Children in the Forest. Leanne McDonald hasn't been seen in 7 years. I've got leads for Leanne McDonald. Let's come stand by for Leanne McDonald. I haven't finished with Leanne McDonald. Leanne McDonald with rape and torture of children in the forest has implicated HAOUCHAR's mother in her brutal rape and torture. Leanne McDonald and that Smell the Cheese motherfucker from the 80s used to be a handler. Smell the Cheese. Come and get it with Peter Russell Clark. Rapes, tortures and slaughters children. Leanne McDonald's handler. Don't worry, stand by, Leanne. Kerry Hawkins, who was brutally raped by Senior Constable Tim Hill of the Humlac, New South Wales Police, and was covered up by his buddies in internal affairs. And Sergeant Ken Lockyer put bullets in her letterbox. Sergeant Ken Lockyer put bullets in her fucking letterbox, making me fucking angry. Put bullets in her letterbox. Fucking Darren Lockyer, motherfucker. Ken Lockyer. Dr. Rena Mogson from Melbourne with her allegations against TV personalities Bert Newton, Eddie Maguire, and Graham Kennedy, and former 10 CEO Robert Asmotherly. Robert Asmotherly, you putrid rotten dog. Robert Asmotherly, and former Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett. Jeff Kennett, the Premier of Victoria. They used to call fucking that fat, what's his name? The gangster that got knocked? What was his name? What was his name, Natalie? Carl Williams. Carl Williams, they used to call him the fucking Premier. The Premier is Jeff Kennett. Jeff Kennett! Raped and tortured and took him in helicopters and raped. And Dr. Rena, a very good friend of mine, she rings up the window lickers to inquire about my welfare and whereabouts, Dr. Rena. You know Dr. Rena, Natalie?
I've only heard of her through you, though. Sounds like a caring lady.
She's a weapon. Somebody get this message to Dr. Rena. Dr. Rena, come out, get active. See out in public, come on, no one's coming anywhere near ya. Fuck 'em. No one's coming anywhere near you, Dr. Rena. Hear that, CIA? Fucking motherfuckers, I'll put it on them. Dr. Rena, I'll put it back on them. Operation Shoe on the Other Foot, Dr. Rena. Dr. Rena, Operation Shoe on the Other Foot. Apple MacBook Pro, Apple MacBook Pro, Apple Mac, iPhone 12 Pro Max, 256 gigabyte. Boom. They're our guns. While the truncheons may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to mean, and for those who listen, the enunciation of truth. Dr. Rena, words are our bombs, and if we need muscle, we fucking got it. Dr. Rena, come out, come on. I love you, Dr. Rena, and your daughter, I love you. Popsey Wiles and Frankie Terrence Atkinson from the United Kingdom. Popsey Wiles, who's generationally, historically raped and tortured. Popsey Wiles and Frankie Terrence Atkinson went and topped himself. That many fucking demons at a wicked fucking illegal drugs dependency. I got no trauma and I was got a wicked drug dependency. If I had fucking trauma, I don't know what I'd fucking be like. Fuck. No trauma, I had a perfect upbringing. No, I won't be happy until every fucking child had the same upbringing as me. Same fucking spoiled cunt, fucking born with the silver fucking spoon coming out of the eye of his cock eye, fucking sport me. Until every children has the same upbringing as me, motorbikes, holidays, cash, lollies, chocolates, fucking everything, Christmas, Easter, my best childhood. When every child has that, I'll be happy. That's my goal, that's my end goal. You want me to be specific? That's specific. Fucking Popsey Wiles and Frankie Terrence Atkinson, part of my spiritual kingdom, Frankie Terrence Atkinson. Little boy angel, Michael Black, who was nabbed off the river in Adelaide. Don't want to know his name. He don't want to get fucking remembered. He goes to the demonic wastelands. Frankie's, my little boy angel, Michael Black, and I'm not sure the girl that's also buried in Adelaide. Tracy Bell, I think, or Leanne Bell. I've got to do my research. Sorry, I don't know. I've got no time for research. Time's now. Shani Younger from London with her allegations against rape and torture from the establishment and under Metropolitan Police. Shani Younger. Someone get this message to Shani Younger. And I don't know what took me so long to elevate her to the fucking protest statement. Maybe Sonia Van Gelder and Chris Costa, I don't know. Chris Costa, all right, but Sonia Van Gelder, no good. I think Chris Costa found out Sonia Van Gelder was no good. She shafted and Chris kind of shit the gear. I think that's what happened. Anyway, Miss Angela Power Disney, who is a victim, survivor of CIA MK Ultra operation, programmed into her thoughts by British and American military psych doctors. MK Ultra, CIA MK Ultra, Project Monarch. Look it up, Google. I got no fucking time to fucking help you feed this shit to you. Fuck! Angie, tell the people at home how they make a mind control slave. Tell them how they make a mind control slave, Angie. I'll tell them. Horror movies, you want horror movies? They get 2 children under the age of 6, preferably a boy and a girl, blonde hair, blue eyes. They want the Nordic Aryan bloodline. That's what they want. That's the dominant race. That's what they want. Aryan, they love the fucking blonde hair, blue eyes. Get the boy. Get the boy. They anally rape him. They anally rape him in cathedrals, on vortexes of the universe, energy points in the universe. They have these temples and all this shit. They fucking rape the boy, sodomize him, and at the point, Big Dick Cheney, at the point of climax, slits the boy's throat. Has 2 effects. They make that girl watch it. The blonde, under 6-year-old, blonde hair, blue eyes. They make her watch it. Has 2 effects. 2 goals. Shatter that little girl's poor mind into honeycombs. Compartmentalize mind, programming, and from there, trauma-based mind control. They can words, colors, voices, noises, beeps, tweets, whatever, words, honey pot, whatever you call that shit. Triggers. It triggers the one lobe to come forward and the other one to go back. Multiple personality syndrome. MK Ultra. They fucking program. And from there, you can program the mind for whatever you want to do. Shatter into honeycombs. Hear that, Monica? My sister Monica the psych. Monica Sherlock. You hear that, Monica? I'll get Joseph Mengele on your ass. Fucking hell. Papa Hemp. Mind control slave. And the second effect is that fucking releases phenomenal amounts of negative energy into the universe. That's why they do it on certain energy grids of the universe. Temples, cathedrals, monuments, rock formations, vortex points of the universe. The planet, energy, beams out negative energy. Beams it out. Papa Hemp, Gabriel, tell them what helps recover trauma-based mind control. Papa Hemp, tell them what recovers you from trauma-based mind control. Come and get it, and it's finished. With Peter Russell Clark. Motherfucker. Papa Hemp. Angie, you tell him the mind control slave, sweetheart. Ella, Angie is good. I trust her. But this is on me thinking out loud now. Reverend Dr. Anthony G. Pike, they help me and promote my message. Angie is good. She's A grade. But Anthony G. Pike, I'm a little bit worried. Leanne McDonald. I said I'd come back to Leanne McDonald. Leanne McDonald and the children in the forest. Let me see if I can screen record. I'm not fucking good at this tech shit. Go good, Google Chrome. Screen save. Screen record. Where are you, son of a bitch? Oh, give me some time. No. Settings. Stream. Not giving me the option. Fuck, not giving me the option. Anyway, Anthony J. Pike. Reverend Dr. Anthony J. Pike. I'm a little bit worried. Where the fuck's this live gone? Fuck. Wait, give me a sec. I can't get back to the screen. But anyway, Anthony J. Pike, I'm a little bit worried about Ella. Leanne McDonald, she shared photos with me of Leanne, found a profile, Leanne McDonald from Quakers Hill, who went to Auburn Girls, and I don't know if it's her. I've compared the photos. I didn't think it was her. I think they're trying to quieten me up. A tactical ploy that's quieting me up. Shut me the fuck up. Dr. Anthony J. Pike. Reverend Dr. Anthony J. Pike, I'm calling you the fuck out. Come out on Facebook. Come out on Facebook. All right, for now, love, peace, courage, and Lebanese senator is always on the fight against evil. And this has been an AK-47 King of Hearts Lionheart production. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking